Taoiseach, there is a crisis of confidence in policing in many nationalist and Republican areas in the north of Ireland. It's not a wild claim, it's a real issue. For example, the PSNI themselves, on a report on policing in South Armagh, stated that there's been little progress achieved on policing in South Armagh since the Good Friday Agreement. And South Armagh is not alone. Indeed, I've been speaking to nationalists in Tyrone and in Derry, for example, and they've told me that PSNI policing is heavy-handed and militaristic, and this has created a significant divide in these communities. So, for example, in 2019 and 2020, there were only 16 emergency calls made to the PSNI station in Crossmaglen, which is an incredible situation. So, Aontú councillor in Derry, Emma Doyle, has asked me to invite the Chief Constable of the PSNI to the Good Friday Agreement Committee in the Oireachtas to deal with the policing crisis in many nationalist areas in the north. I've made this request and I understand that the invitation has gone out, but I will ask Taoiseach, will you speak with the Chief Constable of the PSNI to see can we address the crisis of policing in nationalist areas in the north of Ireland, and will you use the British-Irish Council to fix this disaster?
Deputy Tobin raised the issue of the crisis of confidence. I think we need to be careful of language here too. I think we need to work to build up confidence. No, I think it's on all. I think we need to encourage people to join the police force. That I don't think it's happening with the same extent as it did before. I was involved in the devolution of justice at the time when I was Minister for Foreign Affairs. It was hard negotiated, hard worked for, and the pattern reforms were transformational, and we should work to make sure we can build on them. If we keep using language that to me is a bit pejorative or denigrating everybody, we'll never do it. We'll never get there. And of course, there needs to be, ongoing. But I think there was a farewell momentum there for quite some time, and I think people started resigning from encouraging people to join the PSNI. You need to get the balance and right across communities, represented in composition and so on. I think it's essential, and I don't want to see it deteriorating.